I'm Veronica Bishop with Organizers Northwest, and we're here today with GoTrashy to help our client declutter and organize her home in preparation for a big move. Organizers Northwest is a full-service team of professional organizers located in Portland, Oregon, and our goal as organizers is really to help you take back control of your space. So that may mean moving and downsizing services, a garage clean out, paper organizing. It's really whatever we have to do to help you move into a better space. Did you know that there are 300,000 items in the average American home? That's a lot of stuff. And the time when people feel most burdened by their stuff is when they're facing a big move, because they have to pack up all of that stuff, put it in boxes, and see the volume of what they truly own. And it's scary. We like to think of packing as having three distinct phases. So you have pre-packing, packing with purpose, and unpacking with ease. In order to pack with purpose, you have to pre-pack. And the art of pre-packing is really just decluttering. That means going through and removing items that aren't bringing value. And you're going to have to do that anyway. So do it on the front end of the move so that when you get to your new space, all that's left are items that you truly value. Another great reason to pre-pack is if you're going to be working with movers. And the thing to keep in mind is that movers will pack absolutely everything in your home. That means if there's a trash can with garbage in it, they will pack that, and that's their job. So if you're helping them to preemptively not have to do that, you're saving yourself time and money paying somebody to pack something that you just don't want. Tip number 1, plan backwards. What this means is essentially getting your target end date for when you're planning on moving and then going backward from there. So what you need to do is sit down with your partner, whoever is helping you in this project, circle that end date on the calendar when you need to be out of your home, and then go backwards from there based on how many rooms you have, how much stuff you have, and really pencil in those days. Consider how much time you realistically need for each room to go through and do the pre-packing part of the process. Give yourself plenty of time. We tend to think that it's going to take much less time than it actually does to do this process. So giving yourself enough time to do it is going to save you so much stress. When we start working with a new packing and moving client with Organizers Northwest, we start people off with an organized binder, which is a location to put everything pertaining to their move in one place, which is easy to create. And that is a really good place to store your calendar, breaking down what you need to do room by room in order to be prepared for your moving day. Tip number 2, gather all like items together. The value of gathering all like items together in one place is to allow you to make decisions about things knowing exactly what you have. So you can see duplicates and know where you have things that you're ready to let go of. An example of that might be your children's toys. Kids have toys in all rooms of the house, so gathering them together helps you to make a decision about which toys they've grown out of and which things you're ready to let go of. Another example would be coats. You have coats in your hall closet, but you might have some in your master closet or in the basement, some other area of the home. So gathering them all together will let you know how many you have and what's a realistic number for how many you need to keep. Another great tip is to label your boxes by category rather than room, because when you get to your new space, the layout is going to be different. You may not put things exactly in the same place that they were in your current home. So labeling by category makes a lot of sense. For example, decor items all going in one box as opposed to living room. The caveat to that is if you have movers, they're going to want to know where to put things. So make sure you give them a general sense of where they need to go with the box. If you're going to have movers packing for you, is to keep those like items together in one place, kind of staged in that area, so that when the movers come in, they can pack those things all together. Movers have a big job to do, so you can help them by pre-sorting all of those like items together in one place so that it's easy for them to pack, and then it'll make your life so much easier when you're unpacking on the other end. Moving is a really emotional time for most people, and one of the big questions we get at Organizers Northwest is, how do I make these decisions? And one of the things that a professional organizer does is to ask questions, and we want those questions to be open-ended. So what value is this item bringing to me? How much do I love it? How long have I had it, and have I ever used it? These questions help us to create value around those items and to understand ultimately whether we need to keep them or not. Tip number 3 is create a village. And what I mean by creating a village is knowing your resources, who's around you that can help you. We tend to want to be a hero and do it all ourselves, or I'll just pack everything myself, and really that's not terribly realistic. When you're moving and packing, it helps to have an accountability buddy, a friend to help you make decisions as you're pre-packing. Get your realtor in on it and ask for their help. They will have so many good resources for you. Call a professional organizer. That's what we're here for. And we do organizing consultations just for an hour to help people get set up with a moving binder. You don't have to hire us to do move your entire house. We'll just come and help you get started. So knowing that these resources are out there is really helpful. Moving is a daunting task, and it's scary for a lot of people because it marks a big transition in our lives. So leaning out and asking for help is a really important thing to help you keep your sanity.